love, love, love. Oops. 67. Love, 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 67. Sometimes, yeah. You know. If you've been watching these videos, sometimes that happens. You can find my Slicks on Me, yeah, Slicks on Me, where you can watch other kinds of things too, yeah, wee. Got some other stuff out there, yeah, and some other videos that need to be shared and liked, just like these, yes. And the subject that we're talking here, love, 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 is primarily about having some love and appreciation for you. Learning to love and appreciate yourself. What a concept. I mean, really. I mean, you know, having love and appreciating yourself. I mean, there's a big void of it out there. You want to know why there's a big void of it? Is because it's very easily seen that the majority of most of the thing that is being spread around out there is hate and discontentment and negativity, right? Well, that is nothing but a reflection of where we're at as people in a culture on this planet. Whether you like hearing that or not, I mean, you could be one of the greatest people out there that everybody loves and everybody thinks great, and you're this and you're that, and still not have the kind of self-love and appreciation that you need for you to be able to function at a higher, to be able to function at a much higher level, yeah, to be able to function at a higher level. Because we're not doing it. And I know we're guilty. It'd be interesting to be able to kind of do a little bit of an inventory, or going out and doing a, what you call it, one of those, interview. That's what we're looking for. We got the microphone and we're asking questions like this and then putting it, and what do you think of this? And I wonder, do you love yourself? No. Do you appreciate yourself? No. Most people don't. So I don't care whatever high level that you're at. There is a lack of that. And so we're going over some things. Anyway, we're going to get a continuation from, this whole love is. Well, okay, on this particular one where we're at love, and I think these kind of go together, bro, these kind of go together, a little bit. And, love does not boast. Love is not proud. Love does not boast, and love does not proud. Now, what are we going to do to sit here and think that how you're going to apply that to, well, you? Love does not boast, and love is not proud. Okay, so we're going through a little bit of a talk here as far as, paying attention, going through the basic transformation of being consciously aware of what you're speaking about yourself. Okay, we'll just kind of leave that at that. What you're speaking, what you're feeling, what you're thinking about yourself, right there. Being consciously made aware of that. But then by the same token, also knowing that you can't boast or be proud too. You can't go all the way on the flip side of this, go on the flip side of it and then start, instead of, encouraging yourself and everything, start bragging about yourself, start boasting, well, I'm this, I'm that. A lot of these things you need to move forward and you be able to keep them, to be able to, kind of in just a little way. And that's you want to kind of keep these things to yourself. You're obviously not getting the kind of support and encouragement that you need from the exterior. Right? So what you're doing, you're not boasting and you're not bragging about yourself and you're not being proud about yourself. I mean, that's completely the opposite too, because really what that's doing is that primarily for the most part is nothing but a false kind of like propping you up, right? It's kind of like a false thing. You see people out there that brag about themselves and they're proud about themselves and they're just great, because really inside the truth in that is the flip side. Okay, so this is kind of like what this is kind of going on to is like, where I've talked about it in Church on Sunday. this is the sin of control, and wizard, and in there the sin of control, and that's when you're trying to be in control of something, you're trying to control something, you're going to end up getting the opposite of the thing that she's trying to control, you see? So you're out there pushing some sort of narrative or whatever it is, and you're going to end up getting the opposite, and usually that truth is what's relevant. Okay, so when you see somebody out there, bragging about themselves and boasting about themselves, I'm sorry to say this, but those people that do that have to. They have to try to kind of build up something to help prop themselves up. Well, now, if I'm really honest, I remember doing that as a kid. I remember pointing out all the inadequacies of everybody else. And you want to know why? I pointed out the inadequacies of other people so that I could have a self-esteem myself, right? I could sit there and point out the inadequacies of everybody else so that I could have some sort of self-esteem and self-worth by putting others down. Okay, so that's what's kind of going on here. Love does not boast. Love is not proud. Okay, and if you're being boastful and you're proud, that's part of the, that's the dysfunctional. So you don't want to go all the way over to the other side, and start pushing some sort of narrative there, just to try to kind of falsely prop yourself up. You gotta be patient with yourself. You gotta be kind to yourself. Give yourself some time and allow things to happen and allow things to transform you. Don't, if you're boasting and you're being proud, that's kind of like you're forcing an issue. Okay, you're forcing an issue, and if it's a control issue, right? You're doing it at you're being boastful and being proud, and you're kind of pushing it. The narrative of this. What you're doing is something that, in my opinion, is something that's detrimental to yourself. Nothing's gonna come good for it. Nothing's gonna come good from it. Nope. So, love does not boast. Love is not proud. I think this one kind of relates to the extent where the fact that love does not dishonor others, right? When you're, these are external things that you're doing. You're boastful, you're proud, you're being prideful, you're dishonoring others. You're dishonoring others by putting them down in whatever shape, form that comes in. Okay, you cannot do it. You cannot do that. Those are external things that you're doing that are kind of dysfunctional on a level that are going to give you the opposite of what you are trying to put out. It's kind of like a little bit, a tiny bit of reaping what you're sowing. Whatever comes around goes around in kind of sort of a way. The whole dynamic is the same. However you want to state it. However you want to state it. The whole dynamic is there. However you want to state it. The dynamic of you reap what you sow. So being prideful, being boastful, dishonoring others. Dishonoring others. That could happen in many different ways. But by doing that, right? Where the detrimental aspect is going to take place is within you. It's like just causing more internal damage and something you're going to have to grow from even more. So by doing these things, by being boastful, by being prideful, by dishonoring others, by putting other people down, by doing those things, it's just going to be another something that you're going to have to grow from. You're going to have to grow from. It means you're going to have to stop that. So love is not those things. And for yourself, you're just adding another fuel to the fire that's already burning, so to speak, and you're going to have to grow from it. Yeah. So this is not good in loving yourself. love is, and these are not good for you. You know, it's going to give you more challenges. You know, so, you know, watch yourself. Take care of yourself.